Outstanding.
Welcome again to another tutorial video. It's a boy Elder and Ting. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button because a lot of y'all watching the video and haven't been subscribed as yet. So please do subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you can get the video notifications as soon as the videos are made available on this channel. So without further ado, uh, I want to show you how I really export my rhythm stems so that they can be sent off to another engineer for mixing while are mixing in other DAW, or you want to import them back into this particular DAW so you can save on CPU and memory usage. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to export it and import it back into this session so I can really show you what I am talking about. So this is a section of the rhythm. Play it. Okay, something is slightly wrong here. Oh, all right. So what I want to do first, what I normally do, I leave it as is, as how I have vibed it while building the instrumental. And for argument's sake that I put it in another DAW, I would just pick up where I left off with the whole levels thing. And if it needs further leveling or balancing or panning, I would normally do that after exporting. Depends on the vibe that I'm mixing, or depends on the vibe that the engineer is mixing. So you don't, for me personally, I used to normally unity gain them and then export them, and then I would balance them back over, in which it is kind of time consuming, so I leave everything as is, as how I vibed it and exported, and I picked up where I left off in another DAW. So what I would normally do, I would normally solo up all the tracks. Then I go to File, Export, Waves. You want the files them to be uncompressed, so you export them to WAV, not MP3, because MP3 files are highly compressed files. So you want to find somewhere to really put them. So I did have a folder here for them already. So what I would normally do is put 0 there, click save. Split mixer tracks, it is very important. Remember, you're splitting all the tracks individually as they are. So I would normally turn off master effects if I have a L2 or a limiter. Seeing the L2 over here, I would, if I have a limiter like on the track, you know, sometimes you bunks out this 2 track demo, so you want it really sound really moderately, so I would normally put a limiter on it. So but when I am exporting the files, I would normally turn off the master effects and leave the insert effects on if it's on a particular track that I have done to create a sound, or you know, some plugins might on it to create a new sound. So I would normally leave it at that. So the wave bit depth, I would normally leave it at 24 bit, so I have a lot of headroom. And in stereo, leave tail remind or leave remainder and full song mode, and pretty much everything else as is. And I would click start. So it's there rendering out all the stems individually. And what I'm going to do after this process is finished, I am going to drag and drop the files back into a new a new session or new project to let you see what's really going on. So it has been finished. File, new empty, save, and I'm going to find the file on my hard drive. So I'm going to click start and click files, slave, this. I would normally delete the current and delete the master. And I would drag. Oh, come on. Drag and drop and put it on it so you can name them audio tracks. Everything else as is, and I just picked up where I left off. So that is how you export your stems for they to be sent off to another mixing engineer or a mixing engineer, or you want to mix them in a different DAW, or you want to mix them back into this into FL Studio and save on CPU usage. So the CPU load on the before I exit the previous project, it was a pretty much around 20, and now that I imported the raw audio track, it's using up 1% of the CPU space. So may have CPU space to really save on if it is limiting, because some of these plugins that you may acquire, they are very CPU intensive, or some of the effects plugin that you use to mix, they are very CPU intensive. So you really want to use a computer moderately, but if your system can handle it, like a high performance system, high performance system, that really can handle the MIDI data and everything in one, you can do everything as how you see is fit. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you really learned something from this tutorial, and happy holidays also from Eldorado Productions. Until another video, peace out.